So the weather in the UK this week has been absolutely rubbish. Because of that, I found myself listening to a lot more slower down-tempo beats. And with that in mind, let's hop into FL Studio and make a beat. Got here a blank FL Studio project and I've just loaded in the Labs soft piano. We're sitting at around 70 BPM, and so let's start trying to figure out some chords. I usually just start by sort of clicking around and trying to find the first chord and then building around that. Maybe something like that, and then maybe we drop it down. Right, I think we've got something. Nice and simple, but it's got the vibe that I was hoping for. Really going for something here that's got a kind of sad, emotional, but not too sad. I do want it to kind of be uplifting at the same time. We'll see how we go. Now I've got that in, I'm going to start building some more layers. So I might add in a pad sound, and for this I'd usually use Labs again. Tend to use this sound, the Azure piano, and then I turn the attack down to around almost nothing, just because I don't really want it to swell in because it's just a background pad. And we'll just follow some of the notes from the chords to start with. And now we'll just drop an EQ on that to get rid of some of those frequencies that I don't quite like. And I just turned that attack up. It was just hitting a bit too harsh when those notes came in. And we'll just sit that in the mix in the background. So now I've got that kind of nice ambience playing in the background. Now maybe let's add some string sounds, add a bit of movement. I'll probably end up washing these out with loads of reverb, but just to add loads of atmosphere and loads of kind of emphasis on the atmosphere of the track. Now I'm just going to move that EQ along a little bit because I want those sounds to be not quite as harsh between the two of them. I just did that by removing some of those higher frequencies. So we've got a nice bit of atmosphere building on the track. I think what I'll add now is a bass. I do still need to add some more melody to the track, but because it's quite a calm beat, I don't want to overload it with melody. So I'm going to build the foundation of the track first. So I'm going to add the bass, I'll probably add some drums in, and then we'll build the melodies at the end. Now I've been using this 3X oscillator as a bass recently. It works really nicely in quite a lot of tracks. Not sure if it's going to work here because it is a sub bass, and I think we might need to go with something a little bit more acoustic, but let's see how it goes. Let's just drop that on the mixer and we'll drop an EQ to get rid of any harsh frequencies, and then let's build our bass. Let's try something a little bit more acoustic for this. Go to the classic 80 bass. That is stock FL Studio. I'll have to bump that up an octave or two. Let's stick with the 3X oscillator for now. Nice. Let's plug in some drums. Going to keep it really simple because it is a fairly calm sounding track. Now for a lot of my drums recently I've been using this sample pack. This is the Namaste sample pack by Prithvi and Friends, and it's just got some really nice sounds in there. Let's drop a kick in, let's grab a couple of snare sounds, let's find a hat. I don't like that kick, so let's swap that out. I'm going to drop an EQ on those snare sounds because they're just a bit too harsh for the mix here. Let's take out that hi-hat for a second. I'm not sure I quite like that. Might be better with a shaker or something like that. Try and find a different kick sound. Try dropping in this shaker loop. Right, now let's try and build some sort of a top melody on top of this. It's still really simple, but I think that's probably how it's going to stay for most of this track. So we'll just load up another piano sound and start trying to build something in. That's sounding kind of nice, and now I think I'm just going to add a couple more layers to really fill out the track. So what I'm going to add now is another guitar sound, but one from Labs. Let's try this lap steel trems sound. Then let's add in another piano in the background. And what we'll do now is just a quick arrangement so we can hear how the beat all comes together. But I think it's sounding kind of nice, got a really nice calm vibe to it. All right, let's drop everything in. So what I might do is start with just the piano, and then we'll slowly build it up like something like this. And then I think it just needs a couple of rises, and I think that'll be it for now. Just drop in some of these transition sounds, 2 there for the main drop. We'll also put another one there for when that guitar comes in, and then we'll do 2 to take you out of this hooky bit. So let's just quickly mix those, and then this is what we get. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's got a really nice calm vibe to it. I don't think it's totally finished. There's definitely more that I could do to improve this beat, but overall I'm pretty happy with how this came out. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and tune in next week for more beat breakdowns and production tutorials. Peace.